Welcome, this is James Durer, your host of the San Antonio Entertainment Show, and today we have our sponsor, the West San Antonio Chamber of Commerce, and today we have Veronica Lopez, who's a Communications and Partnership Specialist. Welcome, Veronica.
Thank you, James. It's good to be here.
So first, what does a Communication and Partnership Specialist do?
Well, I have a very fun job. I get to meet a lot of members and partners of the West San Antonio Chamber of Commerce and work with them to develop opportunities and activities to engage our members, their members, and just the community in general.
Well, yeah, I know that the West Chamber is very proactive, and this is a San Antonio Entertainment Show, and it's sponsored by the West San Antonio Chamber of Commerce. And there's so many, we always talk about like a work-life type of balance.
Yes.
That you want to enjoy life, and I know I've been to your events before, and they're always very interesting and to the point, and sometimes there's beer there, and you know it's and good food, and there's always good time that you can actually network, and it's important to develop friendships in life, and when you're developing those networks for businesses, you also develop friendships, and that's what the West Chamber is one of the leading chambers here that has outstanding activities for you, and we want to talk about some of those activities because this is the entertainment show.
Yes.
We want to know that work and life balance. We want to know about what type of businesses, opportunities that are out there that we can take advantage of. So like networking events, seminars, just let me know all about the West Chamber.
Yes, of course. So at the West Chamber, we do all sorts of events, but like you were saying, we definitely see the importance of having a balance to it. So, of course, our events will always have food and beverage because if you feed them, they will come.
There you go.
But we do try to make them fun and engaging and different from your typical, 11 to 12 luncheon. So we always have a little bit of music. We always put a little bit into our production. But definitely the networking aspect is key. And if someone is having a good time, they're much more likely to build a good connection with someone else because they're getting a chance to show the best side of themselves.
So what if I'm not currently a West Chamber member?
So if you're not currently a West Chamber member, we can definitely get that sorted out for you.
Right.
We have a few different membership opportunities. So we build in a certain amount of activities into our basic memberships. So those usually start at $1,500. But for any startup business, so I know the radio show, you've started it recently, right?
Right.
Yes. So if you're a business within the first 3 years, or if you have under 5 employees, which often falls under our sole proprietorships or family-owned businesses, we do have a special discounted rate available for those, and you can get more information about that by contacting us over at our office, which is 210-229-1266, or at info at westsachamber.org.
Yeah. If you have any problems, you just go to the internet, you put the West San Antonio
Yes.
Chamber, bang, it pops up. You'd have great
Exactly.
visibility on Google. So if I'm not a member and I want to learn about it, can I go to your events?
Yes, of course. Everyone is welcome to join us for our events. We try to give our membership benefits, so there's always at least a 15% discount built in for our members.
Okay.
But in addition to that, it gives us an opportunity for our members to meet new people. So we're never going to turn anyone away. We're not going to say, oh, you can't join our club. We want to be welcoming and embracing of everybody because especially in our increasingly wider communities, business is happening between the east and the west side, between the north and the south. It's not just happening in our neighborhoods, it's happening all around the city.
And I've observed at your events that y'all actually go and grab people and introduce them around.
Yes.
So, if you're a little shy, come to the events at the West Chamber because they'll help you kind of overcome your shyness and get worth out of that event.
Yes.
So tell us a couple of events that are coming up.
Well, one that we're very excited about. So this year we are going to host our very first Christmas extravaganza. We've partnered with our great friends over at the Weston Riverwalk, and we have set aside a special private room for our guests to join us for a viewing of the Christmas Riverboat Parade and the lighting of the Christmas lights downtown, which as we all know is one of the great tourist attractions of San Antonio. They're absolutely beautiful. They're already getting set up. And we will have food, we will have music, we will have a few beverages, and it's part of our fundraising efforts to provide for our small business education initiatives.
Okay, great. And this is at the Westin Hotel, and that's like the prettiest part of the San Antonio River.
It is, and we're going to have seats right on the riverbank as well.
So hurry up and make those reservations. Like I said, you can go to the info at westsachamber.org.
Yes.
Is that correct? And or they can reach directly out to you?
They can reach out directly to me. We're very personable. We're definitely great at making that one-on-one connection, not only with our members, but with our partners and just members of the community. And the date for that event is the day after Thanksgiving. So if you're not up for Black Friday shopping, if you want to avoid the lines and kind of enjoy the sights of San Antonio, join us on November 29th. For the Riverboat Parade. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll have Santa Claus there.
So it's a whole family event. You can bring your neighbors. Everybody's coming for Thanksgiving. You can have an exclusive viewing of the River Parade.
Exactly.
Unlike no other.
Yes, very unique event. We're very excited to be able to bring this opportunity and to be able to make it a chance to start the season of giving by providing funding for our small business educational initiatives.
Okay, and this is limited seating, so you need to contact the West Chamber, San Antonio, West San Antonio Chamber of Commerce, and get your tickets today. Call Veronica, send her an email at info@westsachamber.org. You can call the chamber 210-229-1266. It's so easy to find you all because you all are out there. So let's go to the next event.
Yeah.
What else is going on? What if as a business person? What do I want to? What's the next event after that?
Well, actually, before the Christmas light ceremony, which I'm just really excited about, I can't wait to talk more about it. But we are hosting State of Port San Antonio on November 8th.
Oh, okay, November 8th.
So that one's a little bit earlier in the month. But if you're more focused on developing your business and on seeing what is happening at Port San Antonio, formerly Kelly Air Force Base, there's a lot of growth, a lot of changes coming to that area, a lot of investment into the community.
Yeah, and I see y'all have an advantage over any other chamber or business organization because you reside right in the middle of the base.
Yes, we are right where the action is.
And so everything is happening in aerospace, in cyber, what do you call it, cyber control or whatever?
Cybersecurity.
Security.
Yes.
And y'all, anybody who wants to get into those businesses, they need to contact the chamber. Or if they want to build their business, or maybe they want to get into a new business, and this is the place to do it in the West San Antonio Chamber.
Let me tell you, James, it's a fast-growing industry, and it's amazing what they're looking to do for not only businesses, but for the community. We're hoping to help kickstart some workforce development programs to teach people how to get into the cybersecurity industry. Yes, because that's the next frontier. And it's creating a lot of opportunities. It's being right in the center, like you said. It gives us a chance to see how the area is changing. And we really want this to be a positive effect, not only for the Port San Antonio campus, but for the community as well.
And so any other events that do you have breakfasts, networking, just those type of events?
Yes. So State of the Port is kind of a networking opportunity. You'll get to meet with chief executives from Port San Antonio, and there will be several other departments. We always have actually exhibitor opportunities and marketing opportunities for these kind of events.
I have found those to be tremendously valuable for you to have a vendor table at a lunch or a breakfast. That is you can't buy that type of exposure.
Exactly, yes. And having those opportunities to connect one-on-one with executives and leaders can definitely get you the in that you need to get your business to that next level. And so we're having that with Port San Antonio, but another networking opportunity we're going to have is on December 6th.
Okay.
And I'm giving you, this is a preview. We are going to be having breakfast with the mayor.
Okay.
Yes, and we're going to be having it at the San Antonio Zoo. We're super excited.
Yeah.
As I said, we're always trying to push it a little bit higher, a little bit more exciting.
Right.
And we're going to have some fun activities going on with our friends over at the San Antonio Zoo.
Oh, that's amazing because I used to take my kids there all the time for the train ride and all that and the zoo. it's kind of be nice to go back and as an adult and visit it.
And it's changed so much, James. It's grown. They've invested into it, but at the forefront, they keep their mission as their main defining factor, just as we do. They know that their purpose is for conservation.
Okay.
So all of their exhibits that they're building up, they're focusing them on teaching about the importance of conservation for the animals, the environment, and how it all impacts each other.
So this event, December 6th,
Yes.
how many people are allowed to go? And what's your limit?
So that one, I mean, we're happy to grow it, and we've talked to our friends over at the zoo, and it's looking like we're trying to get to 200, 250 guests.
I think you'd be easily able to get 250 having the mayor, because I know y'all are always engaging and always trying to get as much information out there, and y'all are unique of any chambers of being able to have the people who are making decisions for the city of San Antonio are coming to West Chamber events. So if you want to have an impact in the community, you need to join the West Chamber, seriously. And so that's where you're going to rub elbows with the leaders and help them know as a business person what you're going through and what are good policies.
Yes, and as you mentioned, James, if you're a member, you kind of get that little bit of an in because you'll get to know Kristi, myself, Yvonne, all of the members of our team. And if we get to work with you, we get to know what your business needs and what your business goals are. We can help get you those connections so that we can take your business where you want it to go.
Yeah, and that's so critical having, it's because if you just go cold and you go knock on somebody's door is one thing, but if you have an introduction, that's what you want to have. That's what it's all about LinkedIn. You introduce people to other people. If you have an introduction from the West Chamber, it's gonna really help your business. So, and it's just, you have the Christmas extravaganza, November 29th. You have the State of the Port, November 4th. You have the breakfast, December 6th. Is there another one? We got 30 seconds.
So no. So those are going to be our three main big ones. We want to focus in on those. So that's going to be, once again, November 8th is State of the Port.
Okay.
November 29th is going to be our Christmas extravaganza. You do not want to miss this event. Bring your family. It's going to be great. And then on December 6th, keep tuned to our website for more information on Breakfast with the Mayor.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much, Veronica Lopez with the West San Antonio Chamber, and look forward to having you on the next show.
Thank you, James.
Thank you.